Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had fantastic weekends. Glad you could join me now. Oh, did you hear my headphones click?
Yeah.
Ben, my dude, how are you? How was your weekend? It's Tuesday, my dudes, and you know what that means. It's peacetime. Loved the new worst games ever and weirdest games ever.
Yes.
Both fun episodes. Hope all is well. Big love to you, my dude.
Thank you, Stephen. You're glad you enjoyed the episodes. I hope you all enjoyed Worst Games. That went out on Sunday for everyone, and Weirdest Games is out this week. Patreon.com/Team TripleJump. Support us at a certain tier. Get access to those videos. Well, you could have had them on Friday, but you gotta wait now, haven't you? You gotta wait. Yeah, I had a good weekend. I did several very big walks. I did a 12-mile walk along the seafront, and then I maybe did a 6 or 7 mile walk the next day on the Sunday.
Yeah.
It's pissin' time.
My flipping knees hurt now, though, and I'm cramped under this silly little desk where I can't stretch my legs out, and that always kills them. So we're gonna be struggling. We're hurting today, but we're doing all right. Cowgirl Beatbot, thank you for the blips. It is indeed pissing time, and we've got to get a shifty on, right? Because if my mathematics, as we say in the UK, is correct, we have one more stream after this one before 2K23 comes out, the new WWE game. We do not have a lot of time, so I don't know if it's possible, but we're really going to bloody try. And without much further ado, we're gonna play Dark Souls 3. We're gonna hop right in because we're on borrowed time now. We gotta flipping. I really wanted to swear then. No, we've got to crack on. So here we go. Ed Hoik, thank you for the resub. 33 months. Womp. Time for another round of lunchtime for me, Babs, with the Walrus Clan. Oh, well, thank you for the resub, Ed Hoik. I hope you're having a lovely lunch. And thank you for your support.
Completely didn't see that a 10-3 Zusp0 Laris gifted me a sub a few weeks ago, so thank you so much. It was my B-day yesterday, so I'm old. Getting super near that 40 mark. Play. Lots of love to you all.
Well, happy birthday for the other day, Carrie.
It's peacetime, my dudes. Can we see updated to 2 and or have a Batman flash if he's around?
Batman's not here. I forgot to put him out. I was running a little behind. Let me catch up with what just happened. Thank you, Stephen, for the blips there. Carrie, I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Thank you for the blips. And thank you to Nexus Polaris for gifting you a sub the other day. That's very kind. What a lovely community. You can see updated tattoo. It's green. So, you know... Hang on a second. It's not the most ideal place to show it off because it's all green. So we've got some what's this? Some leaves and some rocks, and then on the back I can't even show you. On the back we've got some rocks and stuff. We're getting there. It's getting filled out, but we're nearly there. But we're not quite there. There's still some stuff to do, but we're making some progress. Stephen, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Welcome, LJ Haas, Rapsputin, DH3 Licks, Solar Alex, to the Walrus Clan. Welcome. Thank you, Stephen, for your generosity, and thank you, Nexus Polaris, for gifting subs to Duke McChicken, Slutty Bart, Fasts, Fjord, Bartleby01, Bam OF13, and Hat Trick Swayze. Welcome to the Walrus Clan. All of you, welcome. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah, we're getting there with the tattoo, but there's still work to be done. So hopefully, next session will be the last. Maybe, we'll see. Right, I need to move my windows around. Bear with me. Maximize this bad boy. Hide that sidebar, and we're going. we're off. Oh, yeah, we got the big bonking stick. I did upgrade that just in case we wanted to try it, but I also put Barbara's clothes back on because she was doing some leveling up and there were some tough enemies to fight, so I sort of left them be. Oh, flippin' heck, we've got some more generosity. An anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. Ash, Jaming, Stewbo, Randy Sausage, Vampire, Potbelly, Goblin, and One-Legged Seagull. Welcome to the Warriors Clan. Thank you, anonymous, whomever you may be, for your generosity, and welcome all of you to the Warriors Clan. So flippin' lovely you lot, aren't you? You're so bloody lovely. Just adjusting my light ever so slightly. It looks like it's about to fall down, so I'll stop touching it. Okay, we are first going to go to... This is where we're going next, but there's another way down there, and I think we're going to take that route there because that's pretty fun. We're going to go to where this boss fight was and climb down that rope ladder that I mentioned last time. Remember? I mentioned the rope ladder? That you knock down, it becomes a... Well, it's a rope bridge, and then it becomes a ladder. You'll see. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to run back out of the boss room. And knock the sucker down.
Some bibbles for you.
Thank you.
No reason other than to support and hear Robot Lady try and say bibbles.
Bibbles. Bibbles. We do love bibbles. Thank you so much, Pup George, for your blips there. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well.
Tuesday streams are one of the best times of the week. Have the extra bits for being so flipping lovely and entertaining.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, Stephen Skodes. Thank you for your generous blips. As always. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
One more Boreal.
Beg your pardon? Cowgirl Beatbot, thank you for the blips and also for breaking Robot Lady there. Bow. One more bow. Haywood89, thank you for the resub. 36 months. Thank you very much. Normally, in my quest off stream to go around and pick up items, there's a big scary man here, and yeah, he's dead now, and he doesn't respawn.
Yeah.
So just imagine there's something huge
Some
there.
bloops for you.
Brooks Existentialist, thank you. Bloops, bibbles, and bjorps. What more can I want? I can't ask for much more in this life. Oh, here they come. The Boner Brigade. Get out of here. Stop it. I've been playing loads of Gotham Knights recently, and I've got to try and remember all the buttons now for Dark Souls. I know it's only been a week, but it's difficult to unlearn. You know, pressing L3 to sprint. Go away. A little bit of visceral. A little bit of visceral there. You know what? I can't be bothered with you. Where am I going? I'm lost. Hang on. I'm turning around. We're going down there. Sir! Alright. Alright. Come on then. So, you want to dance with the bonk stick? That is as I suspected. The answer is maybe. Fresh bonfire. We like those. Get that tiny bit of health back. And then push on through. There's some horrible stuff down here. I've already run around this area off stream to pick up the items, but it's called Smouldering Lake. There are a load of giant enemy crabs over there. And as you can hear up there, there's some sort of mechanism that fires gigantic crossbow bolts. But that is not all. There's also something else we need to contend with down here.
Lipperinos, bleed boobs, pee-pee poo-poos.
I do like how she said bleed boobs. Really emphasized the boobs part. Yeah, there's this thing. It's the thing from June, right? KTXVX, thank you very much for your blips. I mean your blipperinos. Your pee-pee poo-poos. We don't have to fight this thing, and I would suggest that we don't, although I currently cannot get past it. So we're just... between a rock and a hard place, am I right? Quick, Barbara, run. There's electricity things happening. Now straight ahead, I believe is an optional boss, which we're going to go and do. Oh, you arse!
Yeah.
Hello?
Lee boobs.
Thank you for Existentialist for your blee boobs. Appreciate it. No, it's actually safer to go into the boss room, so that's what we'll do while I try and explain myself. Once we fight this, we can go back out, and there's a little, like, walkway that we're going to go down, and that's also going to take us to that dungeon that we got to, just from a slightly different angle, I think. Will I be playing the DLC? Not immediately. I may come back for it. I would like to play it, but lots of things coming out on the horizon, so we sort of need to get through the main story and get that done. Hello, sir. The old Demon King. It's Finn Balor, I believe. Bonk. Ow. Okay, he bonked me. Fair. Okay. Get it. Bonking good, Barbara. That was. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is that an area of effects attack? It most certainly is, but. Aha! Interrupted. Ooh! 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 I forgot what happened in this boss fight. Let's just take a moment to regroup, shall we? Bear with me, Lolly Llama. Ow. Run, Barbara. Ah! Oh, beans. Oh, beans. Don't be casting fiery magic again. No, thank you. This big pile of big enemies. Ow. Right, come on, Babs, get in there. Stop messing around. Nearly there. One more. Okay. An eye for an eye. We did it! Sort of. We sort of did it. So there we go. The game doesn't really know. Hey! See, so we did beat it, but we do need to go back in there and get all of our souls. I just got extremely greedy there right at the end. Lolly Llama, thank you so much for the resub. 38 months, Babs Bonk. And to you too. Thank you. I, Ben, just wanted to say thank you to you and Babs for motivating me to go back to Elden Ring. I managed to beat both Godfrey and Morgott yesterday, so I'm super happy right now. Congratulations. Well done. It's a phenomenal game. Don't be afraid to summon in randoms if you get stuck. I don't know what the co-op scene is like in that game, but it's always very good at launch with FromSoft games. Okay, let's see if we can go back and get our stuff. I think we can. But we're going to get shot at, and we're going to have to navigate the worm. Oh, you can hear the thing whirring into action behind us. Can't really afford to stop, so we'll just take a little breather here. No, alright, we won't take a little breather, we'll keep running. We can get around the worm. Where's the worm going to go? We're going to go round this way. The worm isn't around this time, I don't think. It is on... It's spicy. It's a spicy worm. I think we've done it. It's running. Next From game needs a dab emote. Yes, I honestly couldn't agree more. I think I actually posted in the Bloodborne Reddit about that, asking for a dab emote in Bloodborne 2. Hey, those guys, they've got no sense of humor. The Bloodborne Redditors, they weren't happy about that suggestion. They thought that was sacrilegious. Cowards. Really, is what they are. Bunch of cowards. Okay, so that boss is technically beaten. The best kind of beaten. So we're going to run out here. And we are going to go up here. Ignore the worm. Ignore the guys trying to shoot us. We are going to go to the next area. Wow. What fun things await us down here. Da-da-da-da-da. Good things, probably. Hope nothing screams at me. Tries to stab me. Hello? You look nice. You look really lovely. Oh, you've summoned fire friends. Stop it. Didn't mean to kick you, but... Ah, that's cheating. Yeah, that's it. That is as I suspected. Okay. I bet they'd love a Fortnite dancing mode though. Yeah, right? The one where you do the L and you know that one? That one. I mean, if it's good enough for Kratos, it's good enough for Bloodborne, right? So, there we are. Thank you, mods. No soliciting around these parts, okay? No soliciting, thank you. We don't want to hear about your crappy business. It's so... It's so stinky in here. Come on now. Here we go. It's bong time. I'm sorry. It's bong time. It's bong time. That was rubbish, Barbara. Can't see him. But I know there's a baddie there, so I'm just gonna bonk him. You're the one who's doing the stinks. You need to bloody stop. Oh, the bonks. The bonks are powerful. I always want to buy followers. I just take offense to them coming into the Twitch channel. You know, it's got to be a secret clandestine thing that I can't tell anyone about. You can't be coming in here. You can't bring that to my place of work. Meet me behind the bike sheds and then sell me followers. I don't want these guys to know. What if they think I'm some sort of fraud? Hmm? Get out of here. Thank you, Forgotten Media, for clipping that. That is a very seductive pose. Let's see what we've got in here. How do I zoom? That's not it. How do I zoom? There is a zoom button for this, I assume. Is it going to tell me? Anyone know how I use this? How do I... Is it up? It is! There we are. Lovely. That is just... That's a bit... That's a bit too sexy, I think. I'm going to have to put a content warning on this stream. He actually looks kind of innocent. But no chance to explain. I'm just going to kill you. So you... Don't you... Get... Stop... Ugh! No! Oh my god! What now? You powered by Barbara blood? Well, you're dead now, so... doesn't matter. I think I killed one of you a minute ago. But you got that The Last of Us virus. Boy got that virus. I see you up there, Slooge. Oh! Oh! I didn't think that would actually get me. Haven't we been got by this thing? Hang on. I'm being consumed by a bin bag. Bear with me a second. Stop. Sir. Sir. Stop it. You're going to give me no XP. Souls. You're going to give me no souls. 27 souls. Rubbish. Well, I don't know what's down there, so let's see if we can... Let's see if we can do a big yeet. The answer is no. But hey, we tried. No! Stinking! Stop it. Low visibility today in the stink tunnels. Really getting deep in these stink tunnels, aren't I? There's got to be something good in the stink tunnels. I hear ambient noises. In fact, if I don't find any new items, I'm actually in a different place and I have been here before, off stream, to get items. So this is maybe it's just because they look identical, but I'm confusing this for the other dungeon that we actually need to go to. So I'm gonna push through this bit a little further, and if I don't see any new items on the floor, then I've clearly been here off stream. Thank you. That's a bad dog. Anyone else? Any bin bags? Well, that looks good down there, doesn't it? Gotta go see this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where I am. Yeah, I have been here before. I've been here before. This isn't actually a place we need to be. Yeah, this is where we were. That's where we were a minute ago. We can go down, kill the man, and then we'll go teleport to the... Oh, hello. Sir. Just hoping to get past you. I don't want to buy any followers. I don't want to buy any... I don't want to buy any followers. I don't want to buy any followers. Thank you. Yes, the aim is to finish this game before we get to 2K23 in a couple of weeks' time. I'm getting bonked real good now. Ah. Beans. Ah. Upsetting noise. Stop being alive. Stop being alive. That's something I'm trying to untrain myself. Or train myself out of. In Gotham Knights, which I've been playing a lot, you press down on the D-pad and it sort of sends out a ping and shows nearby points of interest, and I'm instinctively pressing down. Pretty much after every single fight that I'm having, and I'm just scrolling through my items, as you can see in the bottom right. So, don't want to be doing that. Hey man, listen, I hope Fanny is in the new My Rise. Otherwise, why are any of us here? Hmm? Okay. Ooh. Oh, man. I'm not getting over there, am I? I'm not making that jump. Or can I? The answer is no. Bye. Ooh! Bye up. Bye up. Sir. Okay. Well, we got through that by the skin of our teeth. Ooh. Real chest? Yes. Good. Good stuff. You know what? This seems to be relatively untrodden ground. Let's go deeper. Oh, there's some bad noises happening in here. Oh, it's you! It's you guys! I don't like these ones. Where are your friends? Oh, there they are. Don't want to get caught in that stink. Cannot get caught in that stink. Oh, beans. Okay, come on, Barbara. If that bar fills, we instantly die. So, we do not want that. Status effect, thank you. Pow. Anything else down here? Have I now just walked in a big circle? I think I have. Have I? No, it all just looks the same. It all just looks the same. Okay. There's got to be something bad down here. Oh god, Josie Jane, I completely forgot. Baron Blade will likely be in this one. How could he not be? He is the hero we deserve. Oh. Margarita Lake. Hello. Cool. Cool. Oh my god, he's so bloody fast. Barbara, run. Need to get backstabs. Need to get viscerals on this guy. He's too quick and he can reach too far. There we go. What a tough cookie, huh? You hope they have lederhosen for the Winkler. I'm sure, honestly, I'm sure they will. There's a good chance that now that they've got the engine sorted, any items that have been created for customization will likely be in all the 2K games going forwards. In some regard, I have every confidence that the Cave Woman entrance will still be available. We'll be able to do the Bone Bonk. Probably. Where are we going? I actually have no idea where we are. I know where we need to go, and this is half an hour into a stream that I started by saying, we need to get a shift on and smash through this game as fast as possible. And yet, here we are, being real dingai. Where this? I think I know where this. Yes! We're up behind the mechanism that was shooting us earlier. That is still shooting us now. Right, we should go take care of that. Ooh, am I safe to go down here? Yes. He's up there, look. You see that thing? It's got 3. You can't get me here, sure. Right. Let's go get this guy. Ben Cooper, thank you for the resub. 36 months. That's 4 babies. Babsies? What is the gestation period of our Babs? Well, she was created in the first Dark Souls stream in about 15-20 minutes. So I'd say about that long, really. Uh-oh, pinwheels. We don't like these. They were so much worse in Dark Souls 1. Just a comedy enemy that would just destroy you. Come here. One more, for good measure. Sir? Radiatron, thank you for the resub. 2 months. I hope you are doing well. Will multi-person ladder matches still last forever? On one of Tom Campbell's recent 2K22 streams, a 6-person tag team ladder match literally lasted 1 hour and 15 minutes. That is an inherent flaw that they need to fix, because even if you're the one who's playing it, it takes far too... There should be a better mechanic than that stupid minigame. It just do not work. They do the Akira slide when they stop. Is that the iconic anime? Is that an anime? I recognize the name, but not the reference. But I know Miyazaki is a big anime nerd. Look at these guys looking all mysterious and worrying. Are you going to reform? No. I don't like the look of these fellas. Hey guys! I said, hey guys! Ooh. So cool. Darn! Ooh! Oh, okay, you're one of those that gets yeeted whenever I hit you. Jesus, man. Stop it. If you're so cool, why am I alive? Oh, blood loss. Just hit him, Barbara! Uh-oh. Uh-oh! He's teleported behind me! Ooh! 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 Okay. Right. That was a bit dicey. We got him. We're okay. We're all okay. We're all okay. I finally completed my faction stuff. So many ladder matches I had to take long rage quits. Not even worth it for fake cards, is it? I've got to say, my faction was probably my least favourite inclusion from last year. It's I am happy as heck for all of you who enjoy it, but man, it is not of interest to me in the slightest. Sir, it looks like this fella used to operate this and they've taken it over. Can I switch it off? This must be it. We're safe! We're safe now in an area we're literally never going to return to. Got any good items if I drop down? Did that crab just look up at me? It better not have done. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll hold on there, brother. I gotta drop some bits off,
Oh.
dude.
Yo!
The cream always rises to the top, and that's why TripleJump will have 500,000 viewers by the end of the year.
Oh, I should hope
Cheers
so.
to Brabra Peace and Ben Potter. No relation to Harry. No, not Styles.
No, not Styles. Thank you very much, Nexus Polaris, for the very generous blips there. Hey, 500,000 by the end of the year would be lovely, but I don't know how likely that is. Tell your friends. Tell your flipping friends. Okay, let's go to the correct dungeon this time. Where am I going? I'm gone the wrong way. Let's just use a homeward bone and get the hell out of here. Go back to the shrine bonfire. Out. And upgrade our Estus flask. That's what I'm going to do. Earn the undead bone shard. I think Tom's on holiday. Tom's having a big old holiday. Deservedly so. Irithil Dungeon. 40 minutes in, we are now going to the correct place. So, there we are. Now this dungeon is bad. There's a little man there. No, sir. That was not an invitation. Now, one of these rooms has a horrible trick in it. A horrible trick. And when I played through this bit in co-op the first time. And my friend told me, oh, go in there and get that item. It's just so rude. What a cruel trick to play. And now we've got to deal with these jailers as well. Who, if they brand you, they reduce your maximum health. Not permanently, but enough that it makes them really nasty and you want to avoid them at all costs. So we're just going to... So? Okay, I'm just going to murder you quickly. What am I hearing? Is it down there? Must be below us. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
You alright?
Med subs not views. Also, cheers on your 13th place finish at the Bahrain GP.
That's right. I am several blonde and bearded men. Thank you, Nexus Polaris. No. Get that. Oh, the camera does not know what to do. We're also surrounded by horrible, stinky men. Get out of here. Do not want to be branded. Do not want to be branded. And look, the Chuckle Brothers have come out. Murder everybody, and we're all happy. I think I kind of just want to go room by room. I know where I've got to go, but also we should be thorough, right? Rude. Hello. Oh god, it's the kicky. No! Ah! Ah! That looks good. I want that. Stop it. I saw you upstairs. You can flippin' do one. No, you're not going to follow me. That's not as powerful as I had hoped. What was that exploding behind me? Hello? No, we're good. Alright. We're all good. I think. Can I get in this side? No. Oh, there's loads of you in here. My bad. Oh, you're turning into a dog boy. Stop it. Okay. Oh. That's right. What do you think of that, huh? Get away from the bars then, you silly thing. Well, you know, you did hear me tell them to stay away from the bars. That was not my fault. It could have been avoided. Can I get past the cookies? Oh, thank you. I'm just going to scoot on upstairs and head over the way. Anything? Hello? Oh, I see you down there. I can bloody hear you down there too. Hello. Who is screeching? Oh, see my health bars. You see my health bars just halved. That's the fun thing that these guys are capable of. So hopefully I get my health back soon. Ow. 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 Stop screeching. Oh. I have no excuses for this. I don't like it. I'm going to kill it because I don't like it. So hopefully you can forgive me. But that thing, it doesn't feel like this thing deserves to be alive, so I'm just gonna kill it. Hopefully you understand. Anyway, he's fine. He'll be okay. That was not our friend. A friend wouldn't look like that. So, you know. Checkmate. Ooh. The good key. We proceed on. Got some jailers hanging around, and you hiding behind the stairs. I see you. I've got all my health back, so that's nice. Oh, hello. Oh, my health. Oh, goodness me. These things are the worst. I mean, there's a lot of things in this game that are the worst, actually. It's most of the things. Away from Barbara. Oh, there's another one in there. There's another one in there. Do you reckon it knows I killed its friend? It does. It does know I killed its friend. Fortunately, that one is now also dead. So, you know, we're all fine here. We're all getting along. Stop! Stop! Guys, can I just want to get past. I just want to get past. I just want to get. Stop it! Lock on, please. Kill the giant baby thing. I'm going to open this one just to do some additional optional murder. Just a little bit of extra murder as a treat. You deserve it. A little bit of bonus murder. All right. We're making some progress, everybody. We want to get down there, and there's one of the Lords of Cinder. Down there. I apologize for killing your son. But also, could you consider maybe your son not looking like that next time? And then maybe it would still be alive. Don't grab me! I'm just being murdered by these fellas. Again, not sure why. I've been really hospitable to everyone I've come across. Not rude at all. Just mild murder. Deserved, as I have said. I was provoked. And everything that's died has had what was coming to it. I don't trust this. Nor should I, clearly. Don't... Barbara has so much health that she can get away with that. Ooh. Ah. Estus shard, that's a good reward. So. Hello? Oh, I remember this place. We get to take a ride on the mystery stairs. Here come the Bludgeon Brothers. Remember those guys? I'm gonna tackle that. That was a very effective way of clearing them, actually. I did not think that would work as well as it did. Oh, fun. No assassinating for you. Yes, indeed. Rip Brody Lee. Okay. Down we pop. Mystery hole.
Ugly shaming meanies get chomped by the box.
I accept my punishment. I accept it. Which way do we want to go? We can murder this thing if we want. Good track record, so we can murder this thing if we want. Or we can go look for items and then murder this thing. You know, it doesn't bother me. As long as murder's happening. Thank you, Cowgirl Beatbot, for your blips. He's sleeping. I feel like this is a shortcut. I assume I have to drop down? Yeah. There's a ladder. I see it. That's not another one of those mystery holes. Okay, how many hits can I get off before this guy starts defending himself? Which is unacceptable, to be clear. Okay, well, you know. Not a good start. Not a good start. Getting completely disorientated by the camera. And now I've died. Getting some more headphone slack. Because that's what the problem was. So, you know. Alright. I also feel like I should have had a checkpoint, to be honest. Not checkpoint. What am I saying? Oh, balls. I feel like I should have had some sort of words. What am I trying to say, guys? Bonfire. I feel like there should have been a bonfire between here and there. Don't even want a bonfire. Don't even care. Don't even care. I don't actually care about bonfires, so, you know. Well, then why did I pick up the fancy boy key? Huh? Stop kicking me! Jesus! Why are all my chickens coming home to roost? I've done nothing to nobody. There you are. Not what I wanted to do. Come on. Are you still alive? That's a dangerous amount of bonk. Just go straight to the right on the top floor as you go in. This way. Yes. But also I do want to kill it though, so maybe I'll go down to the bottom and hit its feet. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. There's lots of rats down there. But that's okay. We'll deal with those in due time. Well, we'll deal with those now, I suppose. There's some here. Hey guys, it's me, Boreal. Stop it. Good rat. Go away, rats. I'm going down here because there's going to be treats. Oh, balls! Oh, balls! Okay, we're alright. Crisis averted, sort of. Dung pie. That's what I came down here for. No. I opened this too. Okay, this is actually where we need to go next. So I'm heading back on myself to go collect some treats. Any other ratatas around here? Oh, that was a noise. Who did that? Who made that noise? It's you, isn't it? The one on the left is a mimic. You can see it opening and closing. Hang on. Now it's really still. Yeah, you see it's opening a little bit? And now it's closing again. Don't do that. Don't do weird stuff. Don't do weird stuff. Alright. And you? You're good. You're alright. You're alright. Old cell key. Oh, cool. Cool, man. Hey, what if you didn't do this? Hey, how about none of that? Run, Barbara. They're really smelly. They're so smelly. Good lord, boys. Open a window. That's bad. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a Bloodborne 2 or a Dark Souls 4, Ben Potter?
Bloodborne 2. Bloodborne 2 every single time. Thank you, Nexus Polaris. Stop. Oh my god, there's so much stink.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He just got whomped.
He certainly did. Wham. Thank you, Stephen. Is it just you? Right, okay. I have successfully destinct the cave system. Destinct. Can I? Ooh, that was a crunchy landing. Let's take care of the rats. Come on, gang. Orderly queue, please. Do not want to have to fight you while this guy's stomping about. Oh my god, the timing. Stop it. Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. It's time to murder an innocent man who's just sleeping. Should have taken out the rats. Well, he's taking out the rats, to be fair. Sir? These bloody rats are not stopping. I'm running. Bugger off. Leave me alone. Okay. We've killed the giant. Don't worry. He can't hurt anyone again. We saved the city, guys! We did it! Don't we feel good about that? You should not be allowed to spawn again. Your king is dead. This guy? We got the cell key, didn't we? That's probably for him. He's always getting in trouble, this fella.
Oh. Pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. Oh, look at me, trapped like a rat. But you needn't worry. I've just been sitting here weighing my options. Moment has almost come. I just need a bit more time.
Okay. Are you gonna sleep?
My liberation requires a key.
Got that.
But the key...
Got that. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. We gotta save our friend. He doesn't know how to look after himself. A lift. Well, this has got to be a shortcut. Yes. A good shortcut. A very good shortcut. Whew. Okay. Let's flip and go. Back down. Let's flip and go back down. Hello, Kate. Hope you're well. Oh, the rat's back. Didn't think that through, huh, did you? You silly boy. Okay. Not that many followed us. Are you... God, this place is the worst. Get away from me. Whew. Demented Space, thank you very much for the resub. 23 months. Thank you. Up we climb. And where are we now? Oh, up very high. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Well, that wasn't worth it at all. Never mind. Get our souls back from earlier. And go and save our friend for real this time, if I can remember where to go. Where do I go? Where do I go? I can't remember. Where do I go? I feel like that was the right way, where I was going before. Was it not? Bonk, bonk, bonk. After the next bonfire for Onion Lad. Thank you very much. It's been so long since I've played this game. Well, look how delightful this area is, huh? Just gonna run this way first. Aha! An optional area. Who do we learn the pose from? So, if we can do the same pose that this fella's doing, we get to go over there to a big optional area, and it's very cool. Does this feel better if you know that baby rats are called kittens? You know what? It makes it feel way better. It makes me feel the best, like, possible way. I feel the best possible way that I could, so thank you. Thank you. Right. I believe this is a shortcut. Don't want to fall down the death hole. Right. Up here. Grab this. There's our shortcut. The door we was trying to open earlier. Back down the world's slowest lift. And here we go. I thought it was one of these guys that taught you how to do that pose, but seemingly not. I don't think we have it. It's got a fun name. No, we do not have it. Never mind. We will do it at some point. It's a good area. It's full of dragons. And therefore, dragon murder. Stop screeching. Anything bad in here? Oh, yeah, you know what? Actually, there is. Some really bad stuff in here. Ooh. Crikey. Stop blowing your whatever that is at me. It's a bit bloodborne-y, this area. No, thank you. I see you there. I think you're being clever, spitting dust at me. And another one. So many of you in here. I get to tick off so many murders. Yes. What a day. Oh, God. Oh, for God's sake, I shouldn't have done this now. Oh, I'm being branded. Oh, God. Gotta escape. Gotta escape. I'm going really slowly. Oh, Jesus, my tiny health bar. Oh. Leave me alone. I've got no health. Have mercy. I never did anything to you. Taking any chances. We're in the Profaned Capital and I am going to the bonfire. It's okay. We're alright. It's all good. I actually wanted that to happen, so I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to adapt and to show you, you know, how adaptable I am. What is that? Is that a rag or a person? I think it must be a rag. Alright! Down we go. Down we go. I did kill the mimic though, so that won't be there anymore. I should have known better than to start a fight with a mimic when I was being hunted like that. A hunter must hunt. Excuse me. I'm going this... Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? Going this way. I think. Is this right? This might be right. Just gonna do a big old loop. The old razzle dazzle. Ow. Didn't really work. I did pretty well to stay alive for as long as I did, actually. Not unhappy with that. So we're here. We're up here. We're jumping over here. We're getting a lightning bolt, which I don't personally care for, but you never know when you might need a lightning bolt. I do. It's never. That's okay. Oh, camera, you are a pest. Excuse me, fellas. I'm making a classic Dark Souls mistake, getting impatient and running. Sorry, fellas. Got places to be. Oh god, you're following me, huh? When do you... Oh, you are coming in here. Alright. Fair. Fair, fair. All fair, all fair. That's fine. As long as your little friends didn't follow you. Your kittens, then we're alright. No. Oh, my tiny health bar. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Can't help myself. Can't help myself. Woo-hoo. There's someone to rescue in here that will teach you magic. But, you know, I'm going to the bonfire. That went really well for me last time, so I'm just going to wait for my health to come back. Look at the beautiful nose. And go get that bloody bonfire. Enough prattling about. Alright, I expected something really bad to drop out of the sky then, but... There's the bugger who flies over and has a go at me. Anyway. Come on then. Sir? Can't actually see you, so that's... The lock-on is... I didn't realise you had the lock-on on payroll, bud. I can't see you. Sir. Ooh. Ooh. That's what you get. Just as I intended the first time. And every subsequent time, of course. Oh, God. You know what? I'm not even going to go back into the dungeons. I'm done with them. I'm actually just... I've had enough of the dungeons. We're just going to proceed. I'll go back there in my own time. Do some item collecting. Oh. Undead Bone Shard. Okay, we're going to go back to the Firelink Shrine quickly. Because... we can upgrade the Estus a couple of times. So we're going to do that. Have some more charges, do some more heals. All good. Burn the shards. Burn the shard. No, okay. Upgrade the Stus. Put my whole Estussy into it. Right? Is that it? Is that TikTok? Did I do it?
Neat.
I'm 30. Here's a coal.
Lords, where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yet a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request, but forget not, your fight is for the flame and for your fellow kin, just like mine.
How could I forget?
A cursed fate, this.
What we got? I got any chunks? I've not been able to upgrade my bonking stick for a while. Oh, I do have some chunks. I'm gonna upgrade this one first.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want that.
Prithee, be careful. And on we go. It's nearly 4:20, everybody, which of course is the sex number, so I hope you're all ready to blaze it at home. I know I am. Ooh. That's not how ladders work at all. Again, there's some more exploring to be done in this area. You can get some items, etc., but we're going to forge ahead. Ooh. Oh, perfect timing. I was just hoping I'd see you again. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm sorry, I was joking. Bonk. Haha, no I wasn't. You're going to be murdered, like the rest of all my friends. Take that, you great scrub. Ooh. Wow. Look at all the gold and trinkets. If it were worth money, we would be rolling in it. Hey guys. You look an awful lot like the jailers. I don't know if you knew that. Are you related to the jailers? We do have one thing in common. You're all bloody dead! Ah! Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm sorry. Don't hit me. Psych, I don't actually care. You can hit me all you want. It's not going to work. I'm made of diamonds and anger. Oh, the onion guy's nearby. Okay, hang on. I'm just getting the crap shot out of me and then I'll go look for him. No, thank you. Oh. Now I know those guys are coming alive, so I'm not going down there. That's optional nonsense. Now I know the Onion Knight is summonable for this fight. But do I actually need to let him out of his cell first? That would make sense in Dark Souls logic, but I just don't know. Because I'm not sure how to get to him from here. Oh, you. I see you. Can you come down? Good lad. Hello? Oh boy, I sure wish I could see you, friend. Ow. Kapow! You're not as good at fighting as I am. I'm the best at fighting. You need to go back up the big bridge for onion. There's another area. Okay, thank you. Oh, Christ. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I thought there's no way there could be two of them. Suppose I'll make the worst decision of my life. Oh! He's bloody trying to karate kick me! Stop! Stop it! Ooh. Easy. Great Shield of Glory. New hat. It's a hat that drains your health. It's terrible. You don't want it. But I will wear it at some point to show you. Okay. Back across the bridge. This boss fight is not a challenging one. It's one of Dark Souls' gimmick boss fights. You know how much they love a gimmick boss fight. But before we get there, we need to go rescue our friend, who is stuck in a jail cell. You may remember last stream I was telling you about how he was friends with Yhorm, the giant. And he made a promise to his friend a long time ago that he would stop him should he go too far. That may be what's about to happen. Am I going back down here? I assume I am. There we go. That's how we get back in. You look sus as hell, man. Okay, you're alright. Ooh, another friend. Wow, it's a good thing I haven't gotten really tired of you yet. Get out of here. This looks right. Sounds bad, looks right. Ooh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Q. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. That's a stinky bit, isn't it? You go in there and you get poisoned and stuff. How could I forget? How could I forget about that bit? Okay. Little more of a sidetrack than I was anticipating today. Forgot that this was coming up. Here we go. Oh, look at the state of you. Stop it. Oh my god. Awful. Let's just get out of here. Run away, Barbara. Run away. No one wants any of that. We don't. She's all covered in mud, look. Covered in stink. Well, whatever's going on down there is not our problem. We've just got to worry about what's going on up here. Oh, these guys. Oh, you guys are going to love these guys. They've got a hand for a face. It's awful. It's so awful. And their entire palm is full of eyes. Oh. Not right now. Not right now. Hello? Another day. We'll deal with that another time. We're back in the dungeon, baby! Which means our friend is not far. I'd hope. I've got the key for him, but how do I get to him? Oh, not again! Not another one? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Give me my health back. Where did you come from? Did you just teleport in? Not going down there. On the roof above Handboy, there's a window you can jump through. Does that get me to Onion Man? Because I know that there's a powerful magic user that I've got to kill up there, and I was hoping not to have to do that today.
Yeah.
There he is.
Happy 420 BBBB blazed my dude's Lord 16 dab. Can you smell that? That's not only the stink done Egon, it's also some stinky jokes. What do you call a rapper that smells nice? Post cologne.
Oh,
Ha ha ha.
good.
What do houses eat when their breath stinks? Apartments. Hi E. What do you call a stinky lawyer? Law and Doda.
Good.
Ho ho ho.
Good stuff.
What does a rock put on when it stinks? Deodorant. Ha ooh ooh. What do you call a smelly fitness center a gymnasium? Hi he. Moggy jokes as stinky as the dungeon.
Yeah.
That was unfair.
BBBBBBBBBB onion BBBBBBBB hand BBBBBBBBB hand man
There it is.
BBBBB stinks
see it, we're going through there.
BBBBBB spooks BBBBBBBB onion blaze it.
It's coming back to me now. It's 4:20, everybody. Thank you, Lord Brotovich, for the amazing smell jokes. As always, they're always smell related. And thank you, Stephen, for the blips as well. It's 4:20, everyone. It's the sex number. Lazy, my dudes. Okay, so now we need to thread the needle and jump through that window. I remember it being a bit tricky before. Whatever. Hello, bud. You want to help me kill your friend?
You are a saint. Once again, you are my valiant savior.
Yes.
I, Siegward of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude.
Great.
Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
Huh? A titanite slab. Lovely.
No, please. Go on ahead.
I will.
I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon.
What could that be? Well, first, we're homeward bonioning out of here. Because I cannot be asked. I can't be bothered. You can't make me. I won't walk back. I'll teleport. Because I've got a billion items that I shouldn't have. So there. And all these enemies have respawned. Rut-row. Also, we need to use an ember to go into body form so we can summon in our friend. If I looked in the right place, that would be useful. We are rolling, sort of. Here comes the stone boy. Too slow. Too slow, bud. Sure is a normal amount of embers. You're gosh darn right. So, I hear angry things behind me, but I'm going to the boss room. Here's our friend. No, he's not. Where do we summon him in? I can't remember where his summon sign is. I'm not even sure we have to summon him in, actually. I think he just comes in with us. We're going to try it. Here we go. Get some screenshots for future thumbnails. Yeah, there he is. It is once again the appearance of the Storm Ruler. A callback to Demon Souls when you fight the giant manta ray boss thing.
Old friend.
It's a Storm Ruler fight.
I, Siegward of the Knights of Katarina, have come to uphold my promise. Let the sun shine upon this Lord of Cinder.
He's gone bad. We need to stop him, and we will do so. As bros. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. I think it's probably that item next to his throat. I'm gonna go get that. No, Yhorm. I just need to grab this weapon with which to kill you. Sit. You stay there. Just gotta quickly change this for Storm Ruler. Oh Christ, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hang on. Hang on a second. I'll be right there. Bear with me. Where's Storm Ruler? Hang on. Hang on. There it is. Okay, we're ready now. Now we're ready. Here we flip and go. Charge it up. And yeet. Missed him. That's okay. We'll get him this time. Charge it up. And yeet. He's all fiery now. Charge it up. And that's a yeet. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. No beans. Ooh. You know when I said it was an easy fight? Well, I'm really showing you how it's done, aren't I? No, yeah, that's it. Go for your friend. Okay, we got him now. Funny. Is the Onion Knight dead? I think the Onion Knight has died. Hello, Barbara. Oh no.
Unkindled one.
It appears we did it. Onion Man has died.
And awaits its one last lord.
That's the last Lord of Cinder we needed. Well, there's one more.
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
I wanted to get the Onion Knight stuff.
Please save his soul.
I don't think I've ever seen the Onion Knight die in that fight. No, me neither. To be fair, he was getting wailed on quite a lot while I was going through my inventory, you know, for 6 years. That was my bad. We have been teleported. Oh man, I know exactly where we are, but we're not going to do this just yet. I will tell you where we are, and then we're going to go back and get the stuff that we were supposed to get and then couldn't. Where's my club? Where's my club? I need to clear out my inventory, really. So, we are back here. Near the start of the game. Do you remember? Down at the bottom of this hill is where we fought Vort of the Boreal Valley. The big ice thing that scampers around on all fours. And we came up here first because we talked to this lady who gave us a banner. That after beating Bort, we then put up the banner and we were carried to the next area, which was like the undead settlement. So we've been teleported here because there's something we need to do in this area. And actually, if you look up, you can see there's walkways up there. So perhaps that's where we need to go next. But how are we getting up there? Well, there's a ladder behind this lady. But even so, we'll deal with that in a moment because first we need to go and get the Onion Knight's armor set. And I think we should wear it, personally. Are there any disagreements? Did the floor texture just shift then when we were going down the ladder? It looked like it did. Stop that. Stop that. Ooh. Just gonna nip in. Loot our friend's corpse. To be fair, that was the end of his quest line, so we have technically seen everything that the Onion Knight has to offer, apart from the fact that he would say thank you to us and a bit more, but you know, that's beside the point. Anyway, Onion Knight. Oh, he didn't drop. Oh no, he did drop his full armor set. Okay. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. We will honor his legacy by becoming the Michelin Man. So, we probably need to go to Bort of the Boreal Valley and just run up the stairs to get back to that room, which is what we shall do now. Stay hydrated, everybody. Run back up the hill and do a boss fight. What? Says who? It's a pretty cool boss fight, to be fair, but also it might be a little challenging. We'll see how we get on. Hello.
Prince Lothric is in your hands.
Oh.
Please save his soul.
I'll think about it.
Tell him what he must be. A lord.
What he must be. Oh. Thank you. Thanks. Ruh-roh. So this boss fight you can actually trigger immediately when you first get this area. If you attack the lady who sat there, it will start this boss fight, even though you're meant to do it much later. Oh, here she comes. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Okay. It's time to fight Dancer of the Boreal Valley. One of the coolest movesets and coolest enemies, most memorable enemies, bosses I would say, in the Soulsborne series. She be doing flips and twisteroos. Eventually. Ma'am? Don't like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, Babs got by that one. Come here. I've only got a little stick. Ooh, don't get greedy now, Barbara. Let's be cowardly. Not quite how I remember it, but that's okay. It's important to remember that we are a gigantic ball of terrifying fury. So, there we are. Yes, good music. Good music too. And now, for one of the most Dark Souls-ass statues you've ever seen.
Just two women being girls. Kahihi Bechtel test. Checked.
I beg your pardon? Thank you, Cowgirl Beatbot. Okay, here's a Dark Soul-ass statue. I got you this bowl. I got a bowl for you. Sir, do you have to do that? Is there a man in there, or? That's fine, of course. You've got to fill the blood bowl if you want the ladder. It's a known phrase. We've all heard it before. If you want to climb the ladder, you got to fill the blood bowl. It's not rocket science. At the launch event for DS3, they had a life-size version of this statue, blood and all. Did they really? I didn't know that. Why didn't I sit at that bonfire? There's one up... Ah, there's one up there. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, we are officially inside Lothric Castle. How exciting. There's all sorts of offshoots and side thingies. I'm going to try and keep us a little more focused, as per my threat at the start of the stream. This night, though, is a bit terrifying, if I remember rightly. Maybe it's just because he's got a massive bloody help. Oh, yeah, he's being buffed. You bastard. You can stay there and you can just keep getting staggered by my amazing bonk stick. There we go. Okay. Ah, not even worth it. All right. What was he guarding? Fine. That was fine. Shouldn't have done that. Silly, silly. This is a checkpoint for later. Not checkpoint. Shortcut for later. Who's tinkling? You are not healing these boys. Stop it. It's visceral for you, friend. Please, I don't want your other friend to get involved. Jesus flipping Christ. No. Please stop. Oh! Bloody hell! Why? You're so horrible! Right, there's one. Okay. Oh. Whew. Right, I know that there is a Thing to sit at. Bonfire. Words. Hello? You probably weren't being helpful, were you? Okay. There's the bongle. Let's sit at the bongle. Moving on. Real chest? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Well, you shouldn't be too hard to fight. That's more like it. Why aren't there more enemies like you? This guy's having a bit of a crisis. It's okay. He's fine. He's just taken a little trip. You can bugger off, sir. There you go. Can you get murdered if I grab this? Yes. Go away. Go away. I see you. I know your game. And I do not want to play it. In here there is a... big lad. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I don't think he can climb this ladder though. I don't know how he got up, but... Damn, that's a big boy. That was not as much damage as I was expecting. I think I managed to get a pistol. Can't tell, because I'm inside. Nice and easy. What a masterclass, eh? Who's throwing stuff at me? That white effect means that I am not allowed to use Estus while it's active, which is extremely unhelpful. Just seems pretty cruel, actually. Leave me be. Stay. Sir, thank you. Grab these items and get the flip out of here! Come on. Ooh. That's it. Bonk away. Love that stagger effect. Okay. Wasn't taking any chances with that one. Who is throwing that at me? Another bonfire. Good. Ooh. We're alright. Still got that no Estus effect on, which is unwelcome, to say the least. You're definitely alive. Ooh. Stand corrected. So clearly there was a huge siege and a massive battle here, and now look, a disgusting, hideous dragon. Ooh. So we're not going to go that way because we'll get melted, which is actually not something we want to do. So I'm going to hop off. You may remember last time I was here, and by here I mean in this castle, there are those guys that transform and they've got sort of like a... It was the same with the first boss as well. They have like a black writhing mass all over them and they're very weak to fire. They sort of revive things. Well, that's the case with these dragons as well. So we'll reach vantage points as we go through. Depends how much we're streamlining the process. Where you can just about see a black mass. And if you throw like a firebomb at it, you kill the whole dragon. Very efficient. Very efficient. Is anyone going to come up behind me? I see you there. Oh. Who is still throwing these things at me? Where are you? Oh. Once I find out where you are. Where are you? Where are they throwing that stuff at me from? It's you, wasn't it? It was you! Yes, it is. Bugger off. Okay, that should subside now, that Healy stuff, but we need to make a break for it. Because this guy's going to breathe fire all over the floor. Ooh. Run, Barbara. Ooh. Okay. Not the tidiest, but we did make it. Please don't throw firebombs at me. Because these are explosives, I'm fairly sure. I see you up there. Ow. Stop throwing bombs at me. This level is all about people throwing things at you. Ah. Sir, I must insist that you refrain. Okay. Making good progress through this level. Those of you... Oh, there you are. See, that's what I was talking about. That black mass there on the dragon. We destroy that. The dragon dies. Yeah, those of you familiar with this level will know just how much I'm sort of running past and not going to, but... Right. Here we go. Hello? There we go. Now it's transformed into a horrible snake beast. Kill this. We are sorted. Firebomb! Firebomb. And that is a dead dragon. Just the way all dragons should be. Dragons are gross. We killed a dragon. What a day. There is still one being a menace that we can sort out later, and that you can see the black stuff over there, actually, just above where the butt plug ends there, in front of Barbara's face. So we need to deal with that later, and then I can come back and pick up all the delicious treats that are lying around that the dragons have been stopping us from getting. Right, I need to stop getting sidetracked. We need to forge ahead. We need to forge ahead. I can get items later. We have items at home. I'm sorry, were you minding your own business? Not good enough. Oh god. So many mimics today. I think I'm being eaten. I don't really... It doesn't look right though. Whatever it is. Hello, did you not see me? They're all dead, mate. No one's coming to help you. Apart from him. He's the only one. Is that it? Okay, good. Good ambush, guys. Good ambush. Okay, there's some tough boys in this area. This should open the doors. Yes, so that is a nice little shortcut. Another red knight, which I am not thrilled about. And I think over the other side is a lady who heals him, which is also not good. Unsure of the plan, actually. Unsure of really how I want to tackle this. I suppose I just try and kill him. Got a backstab. Someone's healing him. Someone's healing him. It's you. I'm running. That doesn't seem fair, but that's okay. How's she not dead? How's she not dead, though? This is going to take some doing. A bit of razzle-dazzling. Just going to have to do a couple of laps. Right. Just you and me now, bud. Ooh. Backstab, good. Oh yes, there will be jumping food this evening, do not worry. We will get our terrible platinum trophy game. It should be downloaded right now. So I'll be finishing up in about 5 minutes to do that. There is a boss up here that I'm going to attempt first. Open up this nice little checkpoint, which I think takes us back to the room that we were in earlier. I believe. We will see. There she is. Fantastic. Oh, it's a long lift. Yep, okay, so there we are. There's the shortcut. Horrible room. Not going in there if we don't have to. We won't kill that other dragon today. It requires some backtracking and some exploring that we simply don't have time for, because we have got a boss to kill, or attempt to kill. We're going to give it a good bloody try. So say we all. Okay, good. No, we can kill the dragon because it's there. Don't fall off. 2 dragons! Good stuff, everybody. That's a good amount of dragon murder as far as I'm concerned. Happy with that. Thank you very much. Okay. Mainly looking for a bonfire. I'm trying to remember where the hell we are, actually. I think this is a shortcut to a later area. Yeah. This is for further on in the level, after the boss. So we will leave that. We can go back in here and go downstairs. But I don't think we're going to get any... We've got a fair amount of Estus. We might be okay. This boss can be a bit of a bugger, though. I think there's a couple of knights down here that I'm just going to go start a fight with for no reason. In fact, we could pretty much run straight here now. Because we killed all the bloody dragons, haven't we? Hooray! So yeah, we'll give this boss a go. Hopefully kill it. And then we are going to go and do a terrible platinum game. I hope you've all got a sweet tooth because it's a sweet one this week. A sweet jumping food. No dragons. No dragons. However, I think the scary knight is going to be back at the top of the stairs, so we are just going to run past him. Yep, he's already seen me. Got away with that. Get out of the way. What are you doing? So this guy's probably going to chase me to the ends of the earth, so I'm going to run for this boss fog, and we are just going to give this bad boy a go. Doesn't look like there's any NPCs to summon in. I think I'm in Ember form. I am. So we're just going to go for it. Here we are. Hello. Well, you look lovely. Oh. Hey, not bad. Not bad, Barbara, not bad. No big deal. The amount of times I have been yeeted off the side of this stage while doing that fight is more than 3. And hey, we're doing pretty bloody well, I would say. Next week, then, we're going to enter this horrible-ass castle-y library thing and go fight another boss.
Thanks for the stream, Ben.
We're not done yet, Brooks Existentialist. We're not done. But thank you for the blips. We are going to go and do a terrible platinum game. So, there we are. So why did we kill the Dragon Slayer? Isn't he one of us? You know, one of us, Ben. That's a very good point, but I think he'd actually started to become friends with the dragons, which I find repulsive, like on a base level, so I didn't want to say anything, but he's a traitor, basically. He's an absolute traitor. Okay, it's time for today's jumping game. Here, let me just turn on notifications. Here, I hope you're ready. Here we go. It's the jumping cookie. This isn't the jumping cookie turbo though, so it's going to be a little slower than usual, but here we are. It's cookie time. Tasty. tasty. Yeah, jump along at home, everyone. Come on. Super tasty. Mega tasty. Amazing tasty. Super mega tasty. Hope you guys are ready to learn about cookies momentarily. Super mega amazing tasty. We have to go through this first, Batman Fandrew, before we get to the good stuff. Yeah, I have to go through all the more super mega amazing tasty stuff, and then it tells us about the food stuff, sometimes spread across multiple trophies. Americans consume over 2 billion cookies a year. That's a lot of cookies. About 300 cookies for each person. Is that true, Americans in the chat today? Chocolate chip cookie, full stop, is the most popular. No, oh, come on now. Is that the only cookie fact we get? It's just giving us names of cookies now. I feel like this is a cop-out, personally. Don't know about you guys. Feel a bit hard done by. Give me a fact. Teach me about cookies. I eat a minimum of 350 cookies a year. That's amazing. Very proud. One fact. We got one fact, and it was split across 2 trophies. Molasses cooking. Not as happy about this one. We've got a few more of these left, though, so. What are spritz cookies? What are those? And finally, maybe snowball cookies. I don't know what that is. Is that it? That's it. Now I'm hungry. Except I'm not hungry, actually. I feel a bit hard done by. I find the fact some of the most hunger-inducing portions of those games. What am I trying to say? Words? Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've had a good evening. I have. Next week we'll be continuing our adventure. We are closing in now on the end of the game. I don't know if we'll get it done next week. We might have to do a slightly longer stream, but I do want it done before 2K23 comes out because we need to hop on that ASAP. There's a list that went out at 6, an hour ago. It's one of Ashton's lists we swapped this week. And there's another list of mine out tomorrow. Ashton will be streaming here tomorrow on Twitch. James on Friday on Twitch. We'll be playing Dead Space on Thursday on YouTube. But I think that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I will catch you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.